In this video, we're going to be talking about coasting and the differences between the Irish and the UK driving test. The reason why I'm doing this video is because a lot of people reference Richard from Concord Driving School's videos, and I want to show you there would be a few subtle differences between the two marking sheets. Before we go any further, this is not me bashing Richard. He's clearly a fantastic driving instructor, and his YouTube channel is far superior to mine and to any other driving instruction channel out there. So well done, Richard. So the first clip I want to show you is this. In this clip, he is advising that this is unnecessary coasting. If you have seen him doing this in the past, he is advising against this. So this is what not to do.
I'm fast enough, so I'm going to put it into neutral and come off the clutch and let this hill carry me along. In fact, I've got a 30 up there, so I'm probably going to need the brake to slow it down to 30, and I may even need the brake to keep myself within the speed limit.
If you do this in your driving test in Ireland, you will be marked for gears. So as we can see here in the RSA marking sheet guidelines, under the heading gears, it says i.e. driving for a prolonged distance in neutral. So if you do that in your driving test, the tester will absolutely hammer you with grade 2s for gears. Next, I want to show you this one as he approaches a roundabout, and you will even hear him say that a lot of people have mixed opinions on this one. As in, a lot of people will say this is okay, but a lot of people will say this is incorrect. So take a look at this quick clip.
I'm slowing down now, revs are getting low, so I'll press the clutch down now so the car doesn't stall, and I'm continuing to brake with my clutch down. So I am actually coasting, I'm still coasting, and now I'm going straight from 6th to 1st gear. As I can see, it's safe to go now, and then I continue.
If you've done that in your driving test in Ireland, you will be certainly marked for clutch. So let's take a look at the RSA marking sheet guidelines under the section for clutch, where it says driving for a prolonged distance with the pedal pressed in. So a better way to do that in your driving test will be this. So just as you can see here, I'm in position, I know I'm slowing down, I'm on the brake, I come into second, I come off the clutch, and then I'm doing my observation, and when I know I have to stop, then I'm on the brake, clutch in and stop in second for that scenario as we're approaching the roundabout. In the next clip, Richard is talking about slipping it into neutral as he's parking the car at the side of the road. So take a look at this clip here.
Another way it's possible to stop a manual car is when you're slowing down, like I am now, to pull over, clutch down into neutral, clutch up again, so you don't have to hold the clutch down, because neutral and clutch down are essentially the same thing. Many people don't like this method, although it is actually much better for your clutch and better.
If you've done that in your driving test in Ireland, you will be absolutely slaughtered with grade 2 marks for gears. When it comes to parking at the side of the road, the tester will ask you to pull in a few times. You always do your mirror signal the way Richard did, but as you'd be on the brake, you'd be slowing down with the brake, you'd probably slip it into second, come off the clutch, and just before the car shakes, you would then clutch in and leave the car in second as you're parking, and then once you're stopped, handbrake up into neutral and cancel your signal. Don't pop it into neutral as we're still rolling. And last but not least, we see him popping it into neutral as he's coming to a stop, as he's approaching a red light. So take a look at this clip here.
I can see I need to stop, so I'm going to start slowing down. When the revs are too low for the gear, which they are around about now, just put it in neutral, clutch up, rest my left leg, and continue to brake to a stop.
Again, I wouldn't attempt to do that in my driving test in Ireland. I would definitely prefer to see you stopping in a gear, whether it be third or second, and then once you stop, then handbrake up, depending how far back you are in the line of traffic, into neutral. So there's two different things that you could do when you're approaching a red light like this. One, and the very old-fashioned way, will be to go down through the gears, or the second version will be literally stopping in third gear. So take a look at these two short clips here. Down through the gears when you're coming to a stop. So I see a red light up ahead. The best way to do that is on the brake first. If I'm going to use third gear, clutch in, off the clutch. I'm still coming to a stop, so I'm still on the brake. Now clutch in into second, off the clutch. I'm still light on the brake, and then I would then, there's a yellow box there, I'm going to just clutch in then and stop at the line. So every time I changed down a gear, I came off the clutch and then I actually use the gear. So in the past, that would have been the correct way to come to a stop in your driving test. Now, it's not wrong to do it now, but it's a bit unnecessary as well. Just because it's unnecessary wear and tear on the gearbox. So I'll show you the most efficient way to stop at a red light. So the best way to stop at a red light is this. I see the red light, I'm on the brake first because I want to slow first. I'm going to clutch in, come into third, off the clutch, I'm still on the brake, just before we chug, clutch in and stop. So that time we used third, we came off the clutch and then clutch in and stop. We get all the benefits of engine braking then as well when we do that. And that's a story for another video. So both of them versions are correct, just be mindful not to clutch in too early and coast up to the light. If you want to see my full video on how you can stop coasting, you can watch this video here. Also, if you have your test soon, you can watch all your signs and questions here. And thank you so much from Richard from Concord Driving School. I hope you don't be minding using your bit of content. Well done to you.